It's 11:47 p.m. A woman named Carol answers her phone. The voice on the other end belongs to her daughter, Emma. Carol knows this voice. She's heard it for 26 years. First words, birthday calls, the particular way Emma's voice cracks when she's scared. Tonight, it's cracking. "Mom, I'm okay, but I got in an accident and they're saying I have to pay before they'll release the car. Please don't tell Dad, just..." Carol is already moving toward her purse. Emma is asleep, 2 states away. The voice Carol just heard was never produced by a human larynx. It was generated, sample by sample, by a neural network built from 3 seconds of audio pulled off a public Instagram story. This isn't a hypothetical. This is a documented pattern of attack, and in the last 12 months, it has scaled faster than almost any fraud technique on record. I want to show you exactly how it works at the engineering level, and then I want to show you the one piece of information that makes it almost worthless. Let's start with the raw material. A human voice is not a fingerprint. It's a signal. And like any signal, it can be measured, modeled, and reproduced if you have enough data to characterize it. For decades, enough data meant minutes of clean studio audio. That's why old-school voice impersonation needed a professional. The breakthrough that changed everything is this. Modern voice cloning models are trained on enormous libraries of human speech. Millions of speakers, every phoneme, every accent. That pre-training means the model already understands how voices work in general. It doesn't need to learn speech from scratch for each new target. It only needs a short sample to extract that one person's specific signature, pitch range, cadence, breath pattern, the particular resonance of their vocal tract. That's the engineering reason 3 seconds is enough. The model isn't building a voice from nothing. It's fitting a small number of personal parameters onto a system that already knows the shape of human speech. And 3 seconds of audio is not hard to find. A happy birthday sung in a video, a voicemail greeting, a voice note sent in a group chat, a kid's voice in the background of a vacation video. None of that feels sensitive when you post it. All of it is sufficient training data. Here's the part that's genuinely engineered, not improvised. This attack has a repeatable structure, and once you can see the structure, you can see it coming. Stage 1, target selection. Scammers don't call randomly. They use public data, social media, obituaries, data broker listings, to map. Stage 2, sample collection. A few seconds of clear speech, scraped from anywhere public. Stage 3, synthesis. The cloned voice is generated in advance, or in some cases in near real time, meaning the person on the call can respond to questions, not just. Stage 4, the call itself. And this is where engineering hands off to psychology. The script is almost always the same 3 ingredients: urgency, secrecy, and a plausible excuse for urgency short-circuits verification. Secrecy prevents the target from checking the story with anyone else. The excuse preempts suspicion about the one thing that might give it away. None of these 4 stages requires unusual skill anymore. The tooling has become accessible enough that this is now offered as a packaged service on criminal marketplaces. Point. Upload a sample. Here's an uncomfortable engineering fact. In controlled studies, people asked to distinguish a real voice from a cloned one perform close to chance. Worse, some participants are more confident in their wrong answers than their correct ones. That's not a character flaw, it's a measurement problem. Your brain didn't evolve to fact-check a waveform. It evolved to trust a voice it recognizes, instantly, without analysis. That recognition system runs faster than conscious reasoning, which is exactly why these calls are built to trigger panic in the first 10 seconds. You're not meant to think, you're meant to react. So if you can't reliably detect this by ear, the solution can't be listen harder. It has to be a system, something outside the call itself. Engineers have a term for this. Protocol 1, the family verification phrase. Agree in advance on a word or question that has nothing to do with public information. If a call demands money or secrecy, that phrase is the gate. Protocol 2, break the channel. If you get an emergency call like this, hang up and call the person back on the number you already have saved, not a number they give you, your own saved contact. This single action defeats the entire attack because the scammer cannot intercept a call they don't control. Protocol 3. Friction on money movement. Real emergencies almost never require instant, untraceable payment with no paperwork. Gift cards, wire transfer. And there's one upstream fix worth mentioning. Every public voice clip you post is, functionally, training data. Treating a clear voice recording the way you'd treat a password meaningfully. The technology behind this attack is sophisticated. The defense against it is not. It's a phrase, a callback, a pause before you act. If you have a parent, a grandparent, or anyone who'd pick up the phone for you at midnight, this is the 5-minute conversation worth having with them this week.